A gender reveal nearly ended our country. They tried to burn down the whole West United States. I've been preaching this for years. Enough of the gender reveals, and we see it's already caused enough emotional and mental distress for all of us. Annoying. And now you've already burned holes in my eyes. Don't burn acres and acres of land. News. Hey, I was out west for Labor Day weekend. There was smoke in the air. And it wasn't pink or blue. It was the ashes of your failed, horrible party. A spokesperson for California's Department of Forestry and Fire Protection said the couple whose gender reveal party triggered the El Dorado wildfire could be liable to foot the entire bill for the destruction, which is expected to cost millions. You know what else I have to deal with? My lawsuit. I'm going to sue you. There's clouds. I couldn't see the mountains very clearly. Plus, just the fact that you did that annoyed me. Breaking news. The couple that started the El Dorado fire could be liable for all the destruction, as well as a pretty hefty lawsuit filed from influencer TikTok star Trey Kennedy. The 27-year-old filed a $10 billion lawsuit, hired do less and God bless attorneys at law with the order to repay him the billions in emotional and mental annoyance during his Labor Day. So that's what they got to worry about more than anything. According to a news release by the agency on Sunday, the fire, which is determined to have been started by a smoke-generating pyrotechnic device for the gender reveal party, began at 10:23 a.m. on September 5th in the El Dorado Ranch Park in Yucapay, whatever that is. So, I think, can we call it a wrap on gender reveals? Or are we going to keep going? I mean, there's what's next? I mean, that's going to be nuclear war started from the largest nations in the world after a gender reveal went wrong and sent China's missiles into the stratosphere. I mean, that's going to be the end of the world's going to be a gender reveal. Correct Opinions, episode 52. That's a year, baby. Facts. Learning things here. September 9th. I got a little hoodie on. I got my little TikTok crew neck on because I'm a TikTok star. I was out of town, like I said, for Labor Day. And a dude walked by, kind of a busier road. A dude walked by and kind of gave a look like, wait, are you the TikTok? And I just went, TikTok star. And he goes, yeah. And we just kept walking. So if you see me out and about, just holler at me. TikTok Trey, is that the TikTok star? And I'll be like, yes. And then we'll keep walking. Episode 52. Hope you all have a great week. Hope you had a great Labor Day weekend. Fall is close, but it's not here. Roll music.
Correct opinions. Correct opinions. Correct opinions. Everything I say is the correct opinion.
I did a lot of hiking on my Labor Day trip. Didn't love that. You guys might have seen my Insta stories. Not a big hiker. I'm just not. I'm just not a big hiker. And what I've done quite a few in my endurance endeavors. I've done some, triathlons, not to brag, or hikes or bike rides, whatever. I've been passed by a lot of individuals. I've been passed by children. I've been passed by old men, moms. But I reached a new low this weekend. I reached a new low when I was on a hike, and I was passed by a bachelorette party, 12 deep. I mean, these girls, I was trudging up a mountain, sweating, complaining. Are we done yet? How far are we above sea level? I can't breathe. And here comes 1380 pies in their athleta gear and makeup and ponytails taking selfies while they passed me. It was a new low. I got to the top. I'm heaving. I can barely breathe. They're doing a whole photo shoot. It's a new low. So I don't know what's next. I don't know what's worse than that. I mean, what next time I, if I'm out on a jog and I guess all I can think of is if, I mean, I've been passed by someone in a wheelchair. Dead serious. I did a 5K for wounded veterans, and a guy in a wheelchair passed me in a 5K, and I was trying. So, I mean, you name it. I've experienced it. Bachelorette party, guy in a wheelchair, old lady, small kid. I don't know what's next. I don't know what's. I don't know what could top that. So, I mean, literally a turtle. Excuse me. I guess that's all I have left on this on this checklist. So that's humbling. But good times. Glad to be back. Spent the time in the mountains. Got away. I did do a hike up to a mountain lake. That was fun. Again, it was all I could do to dip my toes in, and then I was so proud of myself because I got like my shoulders into the freezing cold water. I was like, that was a big win because I'm a manly guy, and then I look over and there's a girl just like dove in, was like breaststroking across the pond. I was like, I just can't do things, can I? But I can podcast. And while I got you, how about we dive into it's been a little too long since we dove into this, huh? How about it?
Crazy white baby names.
This one, I knew we had to do another segment because a certain crazy name hit the news recently. A ton of you sent it to me. Thank you. I always need to see it. Ed Sheeran had a kid. Happy for him. Ed Sheeran had a kid. If you know who Ed Sheeran is, just picture a guy in the Lord of the Rings who can strut a guitar and sing a pop song. So he has a kid, and because it just makes too much sense, of course the name had to be preposterous, right? If you're a celebrity, you're at the top of getting attention. I feel like if someone calls you to notify you when you're like, you've now made the A-list of celebrities, and you're like, okay, well, my son's on the way, we're gonna name him Daniel, and they're just like, no, sorry. Look at Kim and Kanye for an example. Name them West, East, North. What do they name them? This is our son, Southwest Airlines West, or whatever. I don't know. So Ed Sheeran has a kid with, who's his wife? We don't know. I don't really care. She's here. Beautiful baby girl, Lyra Antarctica Seaborn Sheeran.
Crazy white baby names.
Why, dude? Here's an article. Here, the sweet story of how they came up with the name. Lyra is one of the main characters in His Dark Materials, which is just a book, I guess, which Ed has previously tweeted his approval of, calling the series the best book I've ever read. Okay. Weird people track this down. A photo surfaced on Instagram showing Ed Sheeran in Antarctica, leading fans to wonder whether Cherry might have been with him. Cherry, I guess, is his wife. Her name's Cherry. Oh, they're thinking maybe he conceived this baby in Antarctica, which that's a whole nother thing to talk about. The couple were together for 3 years before tying the knot in 2018. Okay. So Lyra, favorite book, Antarctica, maybe where it was born. And then Seaborn, because she was maybe born at sea. My water broke. Get on the ship. People are weird. I don't know. Yeah, you see, there's trends where people like have a baby in like a kiddie pool. They're like, yeah, play around in there, kids. You know that sandbox that used to be filled with water, and I don't know. I mean, hey, I can't attack that. I'm not ever having a kid. I don't know what it's like. I don't know the joys and pains of carrying a baby in my belly. But I know the pains of reading these kids' names. Lyra Antarctica Seaborn Sheeran. 'Cause I don't care what I name my baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care if my baby's bullied all growing up. 'Cause I named her Antarctica Seaborn. 'Cause we got on a cruise and conceived her at the South Pole. Take that, Santa Claus. Ooh, 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 ooh. I read a novel once, so I named her Lyra. I'm in love with my baby girl, so we named her Lyra, Antarctica Seaborn Sheeran. She's gonna get bullied. I'm in love with your body, Cherry. How about we get on this glacier and make love and baby? It's really cold up here, but my name's Ed. I'm in love with the South Pole. Oh, 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 oh. Lyra, Antarctica Seaborn. Oh, 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 oh. Let's get back on the cruise ship. I don't get it. Next crazy white baby name. Thanks again for that one, Ed.
Crazy white baby names.
Instagram post sent it to someone. Always send in your submissions. Either email me, correctopinions@treykennedy.com, or the Instagram is where you need to hit up. At correct.opinions. Follow the Instagrams. Shoot me what you want me to talk about. This one, someone sent this in. Picture of a cute little newborn. Exactly 1 week ago, our lives were forever changed. This growing bean, spelled B-E-A-N. Do you think he's trying to be funny? Like, a little nugget. She's my little baked bean. She's my little can of country style baked beans. Or does she think it's actually human bean? We had a human bean. That would make sense based on what they named it. Here we go. This growing bean, who countless people were absolutely convinced was a boy, made her debut. That's all. I love how these people give you a little sidetrack. You're like, oh, baby announcer, what's his name? And they're like, everyone thought it was a boy, but it's a girl. And you're like, oh, can we talk a little more about that? It turns out it was just her umbilical cord. Sorry. Named after two superheroes, the magic she already possesses is indescribable. It's just a newborn, just lays there and is helpless, but magic, I guess. She has it in spades. May the force be forever with you. Welcome to the world, 11 Pearl Pasiglia.
Crazy white baby names.
Shut up. 11. So Stranger Things, I guess. 11. I'm 11. Pearl. I don't know. Pasiglia. Sounds like they own a Italian restaurant or a dealership. 11 Pearl. Welcome to the world. She's now Earthside. Another Instagram post. Work on a Saturday is much sweeter with a visitor as cute as my little Drakelin May. Drakelin.
Crazy white baby names.
Oh. Drakelin, huh? We got some honorable mentions. Heston. Just giving you all ideas. Guys, this is not an ideas segment, okay? Don't ever take these and use them. Heston. So, thank you everyone for the submissions. I really enjoy them. It makes me so happy. These are just brutal, man. Gawain Inter. First name Gawain, middle name Inter. This is our little daughter. Control Alt Delete Macaulay. What? Command Shift 4. That's enough of that. Okay. And again, another segment here. We haven't done it in a while, so why not? Triggered. Someone sent this in. D-I-I-Z. Diza. Thanks for DMing me. She said, I love you. Love Correct Opinions. Thank you. Here's a great one. This girl is all over doTERRA. That's a MLM. We love those here on the podcast. And is now selling life coaching lessons for $122. She claims she manifests her whole life. Speak it into existence. I'm going to manifest it, man. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to make money. I'm speaking into existence. So, what? If someone, have you ever met someone or heard of anybody? They're like, oh yeah, my dad, or yeah, he's a life coach. Like, oh, so he's a con artist. That's really interesting. Tell me about that. Life coach. Who's more in the wrong? Someone who is a life coach for a living, or someone who is actually pays for someone who's called a life coach? What do they? What do life coaches do? Isn't that wild? What is the role of a life coach? They aid their clients in improving their relationships, careers, and day-to-day lives. A life coach is just a therapist without a degree. I just think that's strange. Yep. Sign on up. Just if you want me to basically be your friend and just give you reasonable advice, just pay me money. I'll do it. I'll just keep tabs on you. It's like, oh yeah, I have a life coach. I have a friend. Yeah, I have a few life coaches actually. Yeah, they're called my friends. We kind of tell each other about each other's lives and like ask each other for advice. So yeah, it's free. It's a really good deal. Oh, you need a life coach? How about you try making a friend? For the 3 low payments of absolutely $0, you can be nice to someone and they're nice back to you, and you give each other help and advice and love and encouragement. Or if you don't want to do all that, because so many people don't try to make friends at all these days, you could just hire a life coach and pay him $100 to tell you good job or bad job. Call now at 1-800-MAKE-A-FRIEND. I don't understand that. What about the people who post letterboards announcing they're debt free? We did it. We paid off $248,000 in debt. How did you get there in the first place? I don't know. I think it's awesome people pay off debt. That's a great thing. That's a good, wise thing to do. Do I really need to know about it? No. It's just kind of a very personal thing to inform us of. Like this, here's a family right here. Yeah. Debt-free anniversary, we paid off $268,000. $268,329. I don't know how to read numbers, so this is not going well. We paid off $268,329.01. Oh. How'd you rack that up in the first place? Debt free, we paid off $850,000. I think I'm judging you more for even having that much debt. So it just feels like we don't need to. I don't need to know the ins and outs of your finances. I don't need to know that. We are in the middle tax bracket. We just bumped up a tax bracket. Wanted to let you know. No thanks. I just started. I got a raise. I now make this much. You just wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. This is the final. I'm going to wrap this up with Triggered. This one's been getting me lately. You go to a restaurant, understand to follow the rules. This happened to me again. I think I've talked about this before. There was 8 of us trying to sit somewhere. They're like, well, we have a 6 table max policy. I'm like, well, there's 8. I mean, the 8 of us drove here and went the same car, but all right. Can we just sit in like 2 tables near each other? And they're like, well, there's these 2 like adjacent tables side by side, but they're like, you have to skip every other one. So they're sitting like a table over from us. I'm like, can they not just move over 5 feet so we're all hanging out anyway? You're waiting on both of us, both the tables anyway. You're still in contact with us anyway. I get up and I talk to them anyway. And they're like, no. Stand back. And then when we waited on the table, you need to stand in the waiting area where we're telling everyone to wait. I'm like, I'm close to other people there. It's all confusing. Doesn't make sense to anyone. I said, okay, while we wait for a table, could I maybe get a beer? Like, oh no, the bar's closed. But then right here, there's a fridge full of beers. And I go, well, could I take one of these and pay you for it and just have it? It's like, no, those are only to-go beers. Well, can I buy it and step a foot outside and drink there? Well, I don't, that's against the law. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm different state. It's just, we're all hanging out anyways. I'm glad to see. And then you see people wearing the masks. So we were in Utah. Utah's much stricter than the state of being in, which is, they have little cases, probably makes sense, but they don't mess around there. I gave this guy my ID. I was buying some beer and gave him my ID. He looked at it like I was getting checked into the White House. I mean, dude, look at me. I have a beard and a thinning head of hair. Do I look 20 to you? He's got a flashlight. He's opened up his book of IDs and looking at the state. Okay, this one's a 2018 edition, and come on. Triggered. Okay. I think a lot of you liked our newest segment, Inspiration Irritation. And, I don't like to do too many segments time and time again, but I think we're having too much fun with these. I got another great submission. Thanks for deeming this in, Anonymous. This is another segment of Inspiration Irritation, where I read through one of those long posts meant to inspire you, but only irritates you. So, without further ado, this is an Instagram post from a young lady. She's posing in a little skirt, like, hey. And it's a whole post on an ambition. So, Inspiration Irritation. Let's dive in. Ambition. Let's talk about it. My mom and I were having a conversation about this today. My mom is honestly one of the most ambitious women I know. She never feels bad for having goals and working hard to get there. Sorry, not sorry. The main reason I keep doing what I'm doing and not feeling bad for it. Often it looks like this. Why would she do that? Doesn't she know she's in a pyramid scheme? Parentheses. Because clearly I don't do my research on companies before I join them. Oh, a little sassy parentheses there. Another quote. Another person selling something. Influencing for the sale of a product. Parentheses. Social selling is a thing, you guys. You can't convince me otherwise. Social selling. Have you heard this term? Oh, I kind of like that. You know, it's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm like a social drinker. So just like in social settings, I'll have like a drink when everyone else is. So what, are you like a saleswoman? No. I'm not I'm a saleswoman. I'm a social seller. Okay. So if you get me in a party atmosphere, if you get me kind of talking, I'm going to sell you stuff. That's guilty. Oh, what is it? We're having a little birthday party. We're having a little get together. I'm so social. I'm so social and outgoing that I just want to sell you stuff. And so it goes. The laughing continues. However, here's the tea. I know. Believe me, I know. There have been people in the past that have ruined the look of networking marketing. People who can't help but bring it up in every conversation. That's the worst. Okay, I agree with her on this. That's not my heart in this, though. Okay, so she tells us she's a social seller, but she's like, but people just bring that up all the time for the sake of selling. That I agree, that's the worst. That's not my heart about this. Okay, we agree. So I feel like maybe we're on the same page here. Let's see how this wraps up. I love sharing about Monet because it's okay. I love sharing about Monet because it's fun. And there's nothing bad about pursuing multiple streams of income. There's nothing bad about being ambitious, facing my fears, and hustling. So let me sell you stuff. Quit complaining when I call you to sell you Monet. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I agree. There's nothing wrong with like pursuing stuff, but I don't need any Monet. Especially when you believe in something so much. So with that, here's how my page will look. I will never be that person who slides into sleazy DMs looking for ways to make money. Okay, I like that. I believe wholeheartedly in these products. Parentheses, they have been scientifically backed and clinically proven to work. Okay, kind of sounds like you're selling me again, sweetie. I've experienced this as truth myself, or I wouldn't be here. So with that, here are my promises. 1, I will always be real and authentic on my page. 2, I will never recommend something just to make money. It will always be wholeheartedly with you in mind. Oh, if that's the case, then give it to me for free. But you won't. 3, this will be a place of honesty and encouragement. If any of these things resonate with you, and ambition is a word in your vocab, join me. Let's be those girls and sell Monet together. Hashtag better hair, hashtag better skin, hashtag clean beauty babe, hashtag hair babe, hashtag best hair ever, hashtag hair goals, hashtag hair solutions, hashtag baby beauty babe, hashtag natural shampoo, hashtag hair growth shampoo, hashtag organics hair shampoo, hashtag shampoo dealer, hashtag vegan shampoo, hashtag silicone free, hashtag hair growth shampoo, hashtag natural growth hair, hashtag Monet hair, hashtag Rejuva beads, hashtag oil trimming, hashtag best shampoo, hashtag best hair company, hashtag Monet hair products, hashtag hair goals, hashtag leave-in conditioner, hashtag dry hair problems, hashtag must have hair products, hashtag no more tangles, hashtag hair screens, hashtag Rejuvena Quick oil, hashtag do less God bless. Whew. Just let it soak in, just like the products. Just leave that, just let that sit like the conditioner she wants to not make money off of, but just help you with. She doesn't, it's not about the money. It's about helping you. I promise to never just try to make money. I want to help you. So if that sounds good, give me your money. Thank you for your time. Okay. Woo! That's good stuff right there. Inspiration Irritation. That. Okay, we're gonna take a MLM break from this podcast. Okay, y'all are sending me too much of this. We can't just do this every episode. Is this the MLM podcast? No. All right. I'm sorry. There's too good. Today on Bizarre News, Guinness World Records. You've heard me riff about it here on the podcast. Don't like it. Minnesota man secures Guinness World Record for world's tallest mohawk. Joseph Grissamore's journey to follicle-based fame didn't come easy. A man from Minnesota has just secured the record for the world's tallest mohawk, an accomplishment that undoubtedly makes up for the fact that he will never fit the doorway of his loved ones' homes ever again. Not due to the mohawk, it's because he's obnoxious. Joseph Grissamore. He began his quest for a Guinness record back in 2007, but refused to shave the sides of his head. A requirement for any full Mohican mohawk, according to Guinness World Records. According to absolutely made up things. He instead tried for the title of tallest Mohican mohawk spike, but failed by his own admission. That record's currently held by Kazuhiro Watanabe. Okay. Oh yeah, we all know Kazuhiro. That guy. 13 years later, however, Grissom officially nabbed a Guinness World Record title with his current full Mohican mohawk measuring 42.5 inches. That is 3.5 feet. After abandoning his first attempt to snag a title, Grissom fashioned his hair into dreadlocks, but this style wasn't conducive to a mohawk, so he started from scratch and grew his hair out over the course of 7 years. The best advice I can ever give for men is don't cover your hair. Grissom's wife, Laura, claims she finds his hair very sexy. Turns out he's married to a whale shark. She mistakes his hair for a giant fin. He's married to an airplane, and she loves his tail thing sticking up. He likes to keep his hair in his braids when it's not in mohawk form. It's unclear how he'll be braiding it after this, seeing he's already got accustomed to his new lifestyle as the Mohawk King. Doors that aren't over 7 feet tall, cars, ceilings 9 feet, they're impossible to get into. So I'm limited where I can go. Okay. So this guy looks like an absolute lunatic. His hair, how do you even get it to stay like that? He looks like Syndrome from The Incredibles. It's just his hair sticking right way up in the air. There's no telling how bad it smells. You know what I mean?
For the tallest full mohawk.
Oh,
I feel like a champion to hold the Guinness World Record title for the tallest full mohawk.
he can barely keep his head still. He's like balancing it the whole time. Oh, he can't even get through doors. He's a legend, man. He did it. Congratulations. You broke a world record. What's your talent? Dodging my barber for a decade and buying a tub of hair gel. Why do these people get a haircut? You ever seen the Guinness World Records that people like longest fingernails? It's like curly and they look like pecan pinwheels, little Debbie snacks. Ooh. Disgusting. Why are you doing so much? Oh, that's right up there with the Slovakian Sonic, if you remember him. Wrapping this episode up, I heard a song over the weekend. Listening to country music. Felt like in the mountains, getting away. And it's a song about how my daddy never taught me to, can't quit the team because we're not a quitter. I'm a big proponent of quitting things you're bad at. Highly recommend. If I try something I'm bad at, I'll never do it again. Why would I find things you're good at and do that? Quitting's awesome. I love quitting. Yeah, I got hooked on cigarettes, so I'll never quit. I'm not a quitter. I mean, you know, we should quit some things. Yeah, I go out and golf, and my handicap's 48, and I swear more than Davy Jones when I'm out there. Maybe quit. Maybe play chess or something. I'm a big fan of quitting. I quit. I need to quit. I need to quit golf. Probably. Yeah. No, that's a weird. Why do we like that so much? Why do men like golf so much? Fantasy football and golf is all I need. Both those things definitely bring me more anger than anything, really. But anything to fill the time. Anything to fill the time. So quit what you're bad at. Double down on what you're good at. It's definitely not golf or fantasy football if you're a man. So, you guys, Seltzer Saturday is out. I don't know if you've heard that new tune. It doesn't. Hey, and let me let you in on a little secret. It doesn't have to be Saturday for you to jam the track. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, hope you guys enjoy that track. So grab yourself a seltzer. Have a great week. We're going to drop some merch soon. You heard it here first on Credits Opinions. We'll keep you posted. If you want a bonus podcast episode every Thursday, we already have you could sign up to become a Do Less guest. You immediately get access to, we have I have 17 bonus podcast episodes up that you've never heard. TreyKennedy.com/DLG. And a portion of those proceeds go to a charity we decide on together too. And you can have access to my private Instagram account where I post bloopers, things you've never seen before. I go live with the fans. We're all buddies. It's great. So y'all have a great week. Hit your boy up. And much love. Yep. Grab yourself a seltzer and have a great week, y'all. Appreciate it. Peace.